It's time for Hobbylink Japan's Toy Tengoku.
I'm Robin.
And I'm Ardith.
And we're here with more figure-tastic fun.
That's right. More fun than anyone can imagine. Oh, well, I don't know. Folks have pretty good imaginations.
Yeah,
so
that's
we will
true.
have to try hard to top that.
That's true.
And we got a pretty good pair of candidates today
Yes.
here to do that.
Yes.
What have you got?
I have Bandai's Figuarts Zero Sheryl Nome, the Black Rabbit version.
She just came out, as did MegaHouse's G.E.M. series, Athrun Zala.
Hey.
Or Athrun Zala.
As you
it
like.
says. That's right. So we're going to be taking them out of their packages, getting a good close-up look.
Oh boy.
Okay, would you like to do ladies first?
Sure, we can do that. All right, we have Cheryl Nome here. She is as seen in the Macross Frontier, the False Songstress theatrical film. This is as she appeared in the Universal Bunny musical number, where we get two Cheryl Nomes. One of them dressed in an innocent, sweet, kind of a snow fairy type of an outfit. And then we have the other dark and sexy and mysterious Cheryl. I'm not quite sure how they did that. Maybe
Where's
they did.
the bunny part?
Oh well, I don't know. The title of the song is Universal Bunny, so I'm assuming this is why this is the Black Rabbit costume.
Wow, the Black Rabbit of Inlay.
Maybe not. Anyway, we're going to take her out of the package and have a good look at her. All right, here's Cheryl out of the box and ready to perform live on stage for us.
Wow.
Yeah. So this is kind of neat. I'm just going to point this out right away. The stand. I don't know if Ryan can maybe get a close-up on her foot, which is mounted into the base there. The way that works is, as you can see, there's a chunk of plastic that her shoe, which is of course a high-heeled shoe like on the other foot, sticks into, and then the piece of plastic sticks into the base. When I took the base out of the package, there was a little teeny piece of paper rolled up and stuck into the hole in the base that accepts the peg that's on the little piece of plastic. I thought that was a nice touch. And
Yeah, I unrolled the piece of paper just in case there was a secret message inside.
There
because
wasn't
you never
anything,
know.
no.
Yeah.
Was there?
No, there wasn't.
Oh, I'm sorry. But anyway, yeah, so that's, and this is one of those 1-point balance figures. So as you can see, she's going to be another one of those great earthquake indicators. Which is to say she's going to wobble back and forth a little bit. But this is neat. This is, again, another figure with some great sculpting going on. We have the magnificent action of her cloak. And we've got, I love the ruffle in her hair. I mean, that big red fabric, extravagant ruffle that's going all over the place. And I love the cloak. The paint job on the inside of her cloak is really nice. The paint job on the ruffle and on her hair is really nice too. I love the color of her hair. I love odd colored hair. I kind of wish my hair was that color, but you know, obviously my hair, I can't figure out what color it is.
It could be done.
Yeah, I know it could be. I don't want to though, thank you. And yeah, the thing she's got in her hand is, we believe that is actually a riding
It
crop.
appears to be. It's got little poppers
And
on
the little
the end.
leather fingers on the end there, So yeah, so there's Cheryl in the black bunny outfit.
She has tiny little buckles.
Yeah, it's a really nice sculpting job, a very well detailed outfit. They really knocked it out of the park with the sculpting, with all those buckles and all those straps and stuff, and the different contrasts in the paint job that's more glossy on the black parts and it's more matte. For example, on the purple of her stockings that you can see under those boots there, it's more of a matte finish on the stockings, and they did a really good job with this. Again, this is a Figuarts Zero, so you know, this is from Bandai, so that's going to be, and again, like a lot of the Figuarts Zero figures, it's of a slightly smaller scale. I mean, you can see she's only about, I guess that's what, about 20 centimeters tall. Mm-hmm. So this is going to take up a little bit less space than some other figures. That's true. And she's still really nice, really detailed. It's a great pose she's in.
I've been really impressed with the Figuarts Zeros.
Yeah,
I mean,
they're doing
if
some
I
really
wanted
nice
a
stuff.
figure, before I saw many of the Figuarts Zeros, if I wanted a character, I would think, oh, I want a bigger scale, because yeah, it'll take up more room, but it'll be more detail.
Yeah, yeah.
But, I mean, these Figuarts Zeros, the poses are great.
They pack a lot of detail into them.
seriously
They
do.
I'm going to turn her around again. Have a look at her hair. I love all the detail on the back of her hair. And I think that's kind of a direct, reference to the way they draw Cheryl's hair in the show. It's kind of, it almost looks like it's kind of hard and it has like an edge to it, but it's got all these flowing portions to it. It's really hard to articulate. English, she fails me. But yeah, the sculpting on the hair is amazing. This is a really, really nice figure.
Oh, look, she's got a little bunny tail.
Oh, and she's got a bunny tail too. Let's see, I think we're going to have to turn her around here.
I was going to point out how...
maybe Ryan can see the bunny
the
tail
darkness
there.
of the cape and the very brightness of her butt. There's, it's like it just looks like a weapon under there. It's like butt.
Well, I actually watched the clip of the song that she performs in, and I'm there's a reason why her hinder is like that. She shakes it. Let's just put it that way. Anyway, yeah, this is a beautiful figure, and this was a costume I think was only seen in that brief clip in the film. So this is a wonderful, great 3D representation of this really popular character.
Yeah, it looks like on the front that it's signed Sheryl Nome, but underneath, I mean, is this the S of Cheryl?
Yeah,
and
I believe so.
It's Cheryl this way and Cheryl that way. That's not Maine, is it?
No, I don't think
that'd
so.
That'd be Cheryl? Okay.
No, I think it's just, Maine being the voice actress that sings for Cheryl Nome.
Who you and I saw concert at that Yoko Kanno concert.
Yeah.
That was something.
That was amazing.
They had Maine and the gal.
They did Ronka Lee's voice?
Yeah, what's her name? Is that Nakagawa? I
don't know.
I don't remember for sure, but Maine, I mean, that's easy to remember. That was something.
And they performed a medley of songs that were in Across Frontier, and then they also did a brief clip of I Love You So from Macross Do You Remember Love, which was, we were like, yes! Because, that's kind of hearkening back to Lin Min-mei, who is, the character that Cheryl Nome basically owes her existence to.
Yeah, for a fact.
Anyway, here's Cheryl. She's beautiful. We've got her in stock. Come and get her.
And now, just in time for, you want to feel old, the 10th anniversary of Gundam Seed, we have from Megazone, boy, that's a Freudian slip. We have from MegaHouse, we have in their G.E.M. series, Athrun Zala, which he just came out this month. And let's take a look at the sides of the box. Now, MegaHouse had done a release, boy, this is probably about 5 years ago now, in their RAHDX line. That was about the same size as this.
Yeah.
And so when we first saw the listing for this, we thought, boy, are they reissuing that for the 10th anniversary of Gundam Seed? No, they aren't. This is a different sculpt. And very, very nice.
The pose is kind of similar, but not really as similar as you would think at first blush.
He's got his arm way up in this.
Yeah.
And I don't think he did in that first release. So let us get him out of the package and have some fun. He's out of the package now. No pictures, no pictures. Let's take a look around. I think this is pretty much the same size as the early release.
I think the other one might have been a little bit shorter, maybe a little tiny bit, because I have that figure, but it's a little shorter, I think, maybe. Nice paint job, though.
It is very nice. The blue on his hair is very nicely shaded. I really like how this little hank of hair is kind of blowing out to the side.
Yeah.
And he's not standing straight up and down. He's kind of got the...
He's saying no pictures.
But he's doing it decisively.
He's fending off the paparazzi.
He pegs into his base. And he has the amazing feature of... It's fun.
That is
Many
always
people have
amazing.
wanted to do this. You can put the hand... You can't really turn it. I suppose you could, but you might damage it. But you can pull it out, turn it upside down so that the palm is facing upwards, and then place in it one of the 2 haros that are thoughtfully included. Woo!
Haro, which cleverly matches the color of his hair.
Isn't that funny how that works? Here we go. Woo! Boy, a little bit of sticky wax, it probably helps that.
Yeah.
Help him stay in.
Oh,
He wants to just roll right out.
that's part of the fun of being a Haro, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, there's no telling where he's going to go. Okay, we'll watch. He will do it momentarily, and then he will plunge to his death. Ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go. Woo!
Aye.
Okay, and then there's another one. This one cleverly disguised with a mustache, so you will never know who he
I was
is.
going to say that Haro has a mustache.
There.
Kind of looks like
He's kind of listing to the side there.
Colonel Sanders or something. It's the Colonel Sanders Haro.
Wow. Special.
You never knew
limited
there was such a
edition.
thing, did you?
Stay up there. Stay. And it's got the little Haro hands inside, too. Here's
Oh, I
saying-
didn't notice the hands.
saying, "Behold, TV's Ryan, I show you the hands of Haro."
Wow. Oh, he's got one on the other side too. Oh,
Oh.
sorry.
Down goes
Haro would make a great earthquake indicator. When an earthquake is coming, the Haro will fall out of Athrun's hand.
There. Are you able to see that?
Yep.
Okay, groovy. But he can do more than that.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. He can lose his head.
Aye!
Yay!
Oh.
Help, help.
Now he's gonna run around in a circle.
It's like Mike the Headless Chicken. But we simply pull off his fierce forelock, like so.
That's why I don't wear bangs
This has
anymore.
got really, really nice highlighting on it.
Yeah,
Check
it
that
does.
out.
That's really beautiful.
Very, very nicely done.
It's almost like a metallic undercoat. It's like the first layer of paint was metallic, and then the second layer of paint was matte, so that it kind of gives it that kind of gleaming look that hair is supposed to have.
Pop off that face, and then put on this face. Do, 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 do. This is a slightly more kindly looking expression. Oh, he's more thoughtful. Oh. And then just pop it back on, and there he goes. And the head can, you know,
Oh, I was going to
swivel
say that there's a
around.
ball joint there, so he can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can look up, down, to the side.
Now I noticed on the back of the box there was an image of the Lashes Klein figure that I guess he can like extend his hand toward.
Here it is. He's like, behold, it's all about me. What's that? However,
Yes.
some people will be very happy to hear that he doesn't, she is not the only individual to whom he may extend his hand.
Oh.
Because coming in April,
Mm-hmm.
in the G.E.M. series from MegaHouse, is going to be Kira Yamato.
Oh, there you go.
Also from Gundam Seed, who is also extending his hand out. He's got his little bird and stuff.
Oh, the little robot bird. I like the little robot bird.
And we just started taking pre-orders for Kira Yamato, and he's coming out in April. And you know, same scale and all, same GEM line. So that would make just a beautiful display of those two side by side.
You know,
extending your hands to
it
each
took me
other.
a long time to figure out that Kira was a guy. The first few times I saw him, I thought he was a girl.
Really?
Oops.
Wow.
I'm sorry to have to admit that. You're just really enjoying yanking his body parts off, aren't you?
Oh,
Ouch. And now he's back to the no pictures pose.
no pictures. Yeah, so this is, his name has always, I mean, it looks like it says Athrun, Athrun Zala, you know, and so, you know, in the show they say Asuran. That's what the katakana is, Asuran. So I'm just saying Asuran. But, you know, in other countries people are saying, you know, Athlun, Athrun,
Athlun.
Athrun, Athlun. And it's like, well, but remember when we saw the English version of Gundam Wing, where, you know, first we'd seen it in Japanese, and, you know, the robots have certain names, and it's spelled in katakana and all. And then in some later episodes, they just started pronouncing things really, really strange. We're like, what's with that? And then we realized, it's like they're reading how it's been Romanized, and the Romanization doesn't always match what the katakana pronunciation is.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
when it was put into English, all they saw was the romanization
Right.
and pronounced it in the weird way that it looked like it would
Yeah,
be. I
yeah.
think that's the case with Athrun, Athrun. People are seeing, they go, oh, Athrun.
Athrun,
Yeah. So, He's a great character.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Athrun. So there he is, beautiful figure from MegaHouse, with 2 frightening little Haros that come along too.
I like how the Haro matches his hair color.
Yeah. It's a really super sculpt.
Yeah, very nicely done.
Great calves.
Neat, and the base is neat too.
It is.
The base is really
it's
a little more detailed than your typical base. The smoke, kind of a smoky
name
gray
in it and the Zaft
the
insignia
Zaft logo,
there.
Yeah.
Oh my!
She's looking up his skirt.
It's a nice sculpt job up his skirt too. There, we show everything. We believe
Equal time.
Yes, we want to disclose everything. Here's how he pegs.
Don't. Aye.
What? How can you fully see up? How can you see his trousers? You cannot fully appreciate his trousers until you remove him from the base. There.
Can I quote you on that? Because that's a great quote. That's great.
There we go.
It's Ardith fully appreciate his trousers.
Okay,
Woot.
so there he is. Athrun Zala from MegaHouse. Now it's that time.
Questions?
It's the time for questions.
Questions, she says in a questioning voice.
Yes, it is the time for questions.
Woot.
And we'll just take a look at a couple questions today.
Okay.
And the first question is, does HLJ, this is from Lee78072, who asks, does HLJ sell display cases for SH Figuarts?
I meant to research that, and I haven't had a chance to, but we do sell lots of different kinds of display cases.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, and by several makers.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's not like there are certain sizes that things
Yeah.
always are, too.
Yeah.
There's ones that are designed specifically for figures. There's ones that are designed for cars or for ships or for robots, and there's various sizes of ones for figures.
Yeah, like for example, this figure would probably need a case with some clearance on the side because of what he's doing with his hand. Not so much clearance in the front because he's pretty narrow.
But makers make, various kinds.
Yeah.
And so now in our catalog, we list things in centimeters. So if you're in a country that doesn't use centimeters, it's probably good to familiarize yourself. Did you know in Google you can do 32 cm equals $IN for inches?
I do that
and
all the
boom,
time.
it comes right back and tells
I
you
do
how
that all
many
the
inches.
time, yeah.
So it's good to have the figure first, know what kind of size you need, and
Yeah.
then take a look at our listings.
Yeah.
And there's various makers. It's not just one that specializes.
I sometimes think it would be nice if, for example, Bandai would come out with display cases specifically for SH Figuarts figures, but they're busy making great figures. I guess they don't have really time to make
give them
display
time
cases.
because they did kits for years, robot kits for years before they did those action bases.
Yeah.
The Gundam ones.
Yeah.
And now they're doing the what are those? The Tamashi stages.
The Tamashi stages. Yeah.
Yeah, so give them time.
Hey,
No, they're
Bandai,
doing
there's a
display
suggestion.
cases.
Think about some display cases for SH
Yeah,
Figuarts
but I mean,
figures.
geez, but there's already other nice ones.
That's
like,
true. That's
Wave
true.
does nice ones. Tamiya, Hobby Base, Hobby Base / Yellow Submarine.
Yeah,
I always try to look them up under Yellow Submarine, but we have them listed as Hobby Base because
yeah.
they kind of ate each
Yeah.
other. Eat.
Chomp.
Yeah. But
Like
yeah, there's
Melon Tuna.
various ones. So absolutely check them out. Do a
yeah.
search on HLJ.com for display.
Or case.
Display case.
Or display
case
case.
would be good too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which kind of leads sort of to our next question from Riser188, who asks, how do you girls deal with dust? How do we deal with dust?
Does he mean like out in the warehouse? Does he or she mean like out in the warehouse?
Yeah, don't do the he or she.
Yeah. Or
I
in
don't
our
know,
offices?
but, things don't really stay in the warehouse long enough to get dust on them.
That's true.
Things
That's
move
quite
from
true.
location to location. We have warehouse staff that, moves things from place to place
Yeah.
because depending on the incoming merchandise, things may fit better in a certain space.
Yeah.
And so things don't really have a chance to get dust on them.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
on our desks,
That's a different matter.
things can get dust on them. And so I have brought an in-action example of how we deal with dust. This is my fine figure of Muttley from
Muttley.
Wacky Races. Of course, he's called Ken here in Japan. This is my fine Ken figure who resides on my desk. And this is a display case. And I can't even remember who made this. It doesn't say underneath, but I bought it here. And it's kind of dusty on top.
Yeah.
So you know how we take care of dust here at Hobbylink when things on our desk? We go,
It doesn't work.
It worked.
It did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then if that doesn't work, we do this.
Okay, that works better.
And then we have a dirty hand. Yay!
Wow.
Okay, and then we kind of scuff it on our pants. Where? There. So
that's how we deal with dust.
us here at Hobbylink Japan.
Yes.
Yay.
Woohoo.
Okay, so that's all the questions we'll look at for today. And thanks for sending in the questions that you have. Please continue to send in questions, and we will take a look at more questions next time. This is going to be a kind of short and sweet episode, as we have the sweet couple here.
Yes. Haro, stop. What are you doing?
But there's sure to be more action and adventure next time.
Yes, next time.
Well, wait.
Yes.
Wait, first we have to thank people for seeing our Facebook page.
Oh, yeah.
There are photos of everything that we feature.
Maybe a better photo of her bunny tail, so check it out.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And the little whippy ends of her riding crop there.
Thwack, thwack.
Oh, dear. And perhaps you can further appreciate his trousers. Oh, we also have our videos posted on hobbylink.tv and on YouTube.
Yeah.
And we really appreciate the comments that you've made there.
Yes.
And please continue to do
Yes,
so, because it really, really seriously makes our day.
Makes us happy.
Give us questions
so
that we can give you wacky answers.
Hopefully useful answers, too.
Oh, a few of those, too.
Well, we try.
We are very trying.
Yes, indeed.
So, next time, further action and adventure
awaits.
Woohoo!
Yay!
So join us then next time on Toy
Tengoku.